Okay, guys, one of my friends that I play Battlefield 3 with, he wanted to know how the maps have changed on Battlefield 4. So I'm just going to give the a quick rundown on the second assault. So we're going to start off here with Metro. Don't really matter what class. We'll take, I think, a support class with us anyway. And we're just going to have a look round, basically. So, yeah. So this is the Russian base. So we're going to take a look around here and how this differs. I mean, straight away you can see all around us here, unbelievably all destroyed. Sorry about the 1 for 4 players thing in the middle of the screen there, but there's no one else available at the moment to come and join. So anyway, yeah, you can see automatically straight away from the differences, even down to like there was a lion statue here, that's now gone. That used to sit there, but that's gone. All along here, the scaffolding and things like that, all different. And along here, it's not so much coverage now. You've got a little bit of sort of debris coverage. The vehicles, that tree's already down. Yeah, you can see all these cars that are like here, tipped on its side. Another one here is almost upside down. We'll go over to the far right and see the Eiffel Tower over there. And I've also got to say one thing for one of my friends I play Battlefield 4 with, Fanny Boards Tish, and he'll know what that is, so there's a shout out for you, buddy. Yeah, so the buildings generally not a great deal of change. Small things like if I go up in this building here, quickly. In Battlefield 3, when you used to knife a window, the whole thing used to go. But in 4, the frame actually stays, so you can't actually jump through the window. So you have to either blow it up or find a gap. So yeah, so that's pretty much the buildings and the state of everything outside. I mean, you can see it is pretty much damaged. Pretty much all beyond repair. So we're going to go into the Metro now. A lot of you will know these Levolution points. What we'll do is if we just chuck a number C4 there, a bit quicker, and it brings down the ceiling. So basically they're just props. So, but it's always fun when you can spike it, get someone to run past maybe with a decoy, something like that, and then blow it up. These things are all over the place. There's one there, there's one over there, one here. So just going past the ticket booth, as you can see, which is actually, considering everything that's gone on, is in pretty good nick actually. So there's turnstiles here. A lot of us on 3 used to blow these turnstiles up so we can get through a lot quicker. The B flag here, once again, not really changed a great deal. Locker room, this wall here, you used to be able to bring down, and on 3. Try it on 4, doesn't come down. So, and also one of the main key features now of the Bravo flag is this: the lifts. These were on Battlefield 3, but you couldn't use them. They were just there purely as part of the map design. That was it. So, but if we go downstairs here into this little room, and there we go. We have got elevators. So we're gonna press the button. Enjoy the music, have a little dance, and then we're back upstairs again. Okay, but one thing you will notice, you cannot press the button on the lift to go down. So the Bravo flag is a little bit more harder to defend now. Also, while we're down this bit, you'll notice first of all the splashing. All the Metro here full of water. These side parts here are accessible, but generally in rush mode. And obviously I've got the game map set up onto the conquest mode at the moment. So anyway, so moving on, we're going to make our way down to the Charlie flag. And we shall go and have a look down here. You've got a weapon that you can pick up here. A grenade launcher. So let's have a little go with that. Always fun to fire one of these. Basically a big ass noob tube which is basically just like an M320 basically. So once again, lots of water all around. Trains are absolutely demolished everywhere. Oh, I think the rest of the roof just fell down there. Once again, what we shall do is just have a look around inside. Generally, these parts here, all the same, come down here into the water again. And that's it really. And then we have got the base at the other side, the Russian side, the American side, sorry. So what I shall do is redeploy quickly and then change myself over, just quickly show you guys the other side. So let's just switch ourselves over, there we go, come back out, and then we shall spawn in the US deployment just so we can get a better look. These parts you used to be able to walk up in 3, you still can. You can see outside the metro. Once again, rush mode again. Obviously it's the outside of metro and whatnot. So, but as we are on Conquest, this is what it is. This skip never used to be here on 3. So, yeah, this is pretty much all clear like it was before. The tunnel does look different. It looks like it's been reinforced compared to what it was. Used to be a god-awful bit up here on 3. You used to be able to hide behind and head glitch and be able to fire through and absolutely nail everyone. I mean, it was possible to kill whoever was up there, but it wasn't easy. So, right, anyway, there was something I wanted to show you guys down at the other end, which I do apologise for, because now it means I've got to run pretty much all the way back. So, yes, I do apologise. Look, it's not far from the Bravo flag. It's another part of what was blocked off on Battlefield 3, but once again on here it actually gives the option of just giving you that little bit of extra space. Once again, another left-hand door over there, another door there. I would like to say as well, this G18, anyone uses this, you'll know what it means. How OP is the G18? It is crazy. Right, and we're here. Right, roughly about here, along that line there, roughly, there was a fence stopping you from actually entering this bit, but they've moved the fence back to this point here, which was one of the doors we just looked through that leads through into the metro. Once again, you can't get through here. It's amazing how strong this red and white tape is. Even my knife can't damage it. It's amazing. We should make our tanks out of these things, or this bottle bank. Anyway, yeah, so if you think, oh well, I'll stick some C4 there. Once again, nothing. I think the most we done there was actually just damage a sign that was in there, but that was it. So that's pretty much it for the metro, guys. Any questions, again, once again, leave it in the comments. What I'm going to do now is just quickly switch over to Firestorm, and then we'll go from there. Right, okay guys, I'm back. We are now on Firestorm, as you can see, 2014, which seems very old now, but there we go. Still a very playable game, I think. So yeah, what we'll do, I think, in this one, just to try and speed this up a little bit, is we shall go in the helicopter, which we'll have a look round and try and sort of point out a few key features that why this is different from what's happened on Battlefield 3. So once again, we shall, in fact, just because I don't trust my own flying, that's bad really, but there we go. We shall take the engineer class and a repair tool just in case. Okay, so straight off the bat, the base, pretty much the same. Looks a bit more, I suppose you could say, withered or aged. One of the key things as well that needed to be noted really is the AA gun. It's unmanned now, so if you spot any sort of aerial vehicle above your spawn, then it will automatically start firing. So anyway, so yeah, instead of the big concrete blocks, you've got like these little sort of thin jobby things. Once again, landscape will be the same, and obviously that's one thing they can't change. There are some things within the landscape though that can be changed. for instance, there we go, the oil field, little oil slick there, it's actually lit up. There is part of an assignment to do that, to light so many fires on here. These massive fuel tanks, I mean, they were never been able to be destroyed by any of the vehicles. As you can see, pummeling it there with rockets, nothing's happening. But these ones have somehow already been destroyed, I would imagine, by obviously some sort of leak. Over here, in the distance, you can see some more of the fuel tanks. Now, they weren't there last time, so that's another added thing they've put on there. Another lot here, the pipelines, Charlie flag, pretty much the same, but once again, you've got the fuel tanks and things that are obviously explodable, which is quite nice. One thing I do like is these lorries. When you was on 3, when you used to pop these lorries, all you'd get is an explosion, and then that was it. You could kill someone with it and whatnot, but as you can see, big oil slick now, so that's pretty cool. Bravo flag, pretty much the same as it was before. Buildings wise, nothing really changed a great deal. So what we shall do, there is in fact one thing I could show you on the roof here. These sort of glass skylights weren't there before on that roof, and on this roof behind us here. Let me just turn around real quick. Just there was no no skylights on that roof, so that's another added addition there on this map. Again, some of this building here is already destroyed, yeah, and so is this one. Construction site here has been done, is actually a little bit more forwarded on now. Yeah, I mean, it was sort of a really bare skeleton last time we were playing it. Once again, a nice little setup thing here. If you can hit one of these here, you can make that drop, and it actually can drop and kill someone as well, which is really funny, especially once again if you set up a decoy underneath it. You'll probably see, I believe, on a fella called Ruskoff, once again, a massive YouTuber, go and check his channel, probably Charboy, Azzy, they've all done this sort of thing. Oh, there you go, and it wouldn't take long. Oh, didn't actually damage my helicopter, but what they would do, it's actually quite a good spot, they would bait it, jump out the heli, and someone would have already put C4 up here on this, so when an unsuspecting player came running and thinking, oh my god, there's a free helicopter or tank, whatever you want to put there, jet, then the buddy would click the C4, drop the big concrete pipeline on them, and they'd be wondering what the hell just happened. So anyway, right, so we're moving on. So it looks like over here, once again in the American base, things pretty much as usual as they were before. Not really a great deal of difference. I think the landscape, though, if you look at the landscape here, it's not changed it much, but look at the landscape here, it looks so much different, so much more gloomier somehow. You know, it does look like there's been a hell of a fight here. You know, you've got all these car wreckages here, and yeah, I think graphics wise, I mean, this is, got to bear in mind, guys, I'm still playing on 360 at the moment. I am going to be moving on to Xbox One soon, so I'd love to see the difference in graphics on the Xbox One, obviously, because this is that's next gen, so hopefully we're not going to be long for that. So what I'll do now, now we've already done Metro, and obviously we've done this, what we shall do now, we shall go to Caspian, and I shall see you guys in a moment. Okay? Right, hello guys, back again. We are now on Caspian Border 2014. This is our server. Obviously I've set it up privately for now, just so I can show you guys, but you know, if you do play Battlefield 4 on the 360 and you've subbed to us, or you know someone who does, then you know, recommend a server to them. and stick it on the favourites, and we shall try and keep it running as long as we can. Okay, so once again, what we shall do is jump in the helicopter, and I'm just thinking whether I should start actually on the American side, because it's a bit easier. The Russian base hasn't changed a great deal, so what I'm going to do is just quickly switch myself over. There we go. Okay, and beside that, I prefer the Viper. So once again, almost a straight off the bat an autumn looking map, I would say, or if you guys overseas, if we've got any American guys, you would call it fall, I guess. But yeah, you can see the colour of the trees, the water and everything. It just looks amazing. The base pretty much the same, no difference, not really. So we're going to first of all go flying over towards the Alpha flag, and yes, you will be able to tell straight away there's a whacking great big wall there, which looks like the Great Wall of China, but you've got to remember the name of the map, Caspian border, so it is actually a border. I know, it's amazing. How do they think these things up? Anyway, here's remnants of the old tower. I'm sure a lot of you will remember while playing Battlefield 3 that towards the end of the game, all those lovely camping snipers up there, or if you were part of my previous team, but I'm still friends with them all, is the VH, Venom's Heroes, of course, because I was VH Venom prior to Snake Venom 80. Yeah, so we would be up there with javelins, doing a lovely little javelin squad. My friend Kingy, he'd be there somewhere with a SOFAM, and Dirty Norris, he would be using the ammo packs, getting lots of points from us, and there'll be myself and Fanny Balls Tish now would be firing away with the javelins, or as we come to love them, Tish away. And my mates will know what that is. Basically, my friend Tish would always use them, so we called the javelins Tishes. So there we go. Right, anyway, so we fly down the wall here. You've got obviously a big section there that's easy to get through. Now, down here, once again, you've got these sort of things, the lorry things you can blow up. We're going to quickly land the chopper, jump out. Now, as you can see, there's a circle on the other side of the wall. Basically, that is to raise and lower these things. Okay, so obviously to try and make your tank drivers get out of the vehicles. There we go. I shall press it, and up they come. And if you look at these things, I mean, those things are lethal. You wouldn't want to crash into them any day of the week, whether you're in the tank or not. Yeah, so just jump back in here just so the helicopter doesn't blow up. Yes, at 59%. We'll just give that a quick rep. Right, and then so we're going to take off again. So that controls that. Also, you can get up in these towers and run along the wall, along this gangway. A lot of snipers love these things. There's even shutters in there, shutters that you can put down to try and save you from being blasted. But once again, if we do this, he says, usually with a tank shell it does it in a couple, but for some reason this doesn't want to be destroyed. You can destroy the top of these, but for some reason it doesn't want to let me do it with a helicopter. Oh, there we go. So I thought he was going to make me a liar then. Right, so there's that there, obviously are destroyable. Down here, I'm going to put the bird in the water. Now, if you look, prior on Battlefield 3, you couldn't, 1, dive under the water, and 2, let alone go underneath a tunnel there to then be able to go through the wall, which comes in handy every now and again if there's a lot of armour and things kicking around, so yeah, so previously we said about the autumn looking sort of map with the different colours. I think it's a lot more open. The trees aren't obviously as dense, so it's a little bit easier to spot people. So once again, here's a lovely little tower on Charlie that everyone loves to go up and snipe on, which is a bit boring, to be honest. I know it's part of an assignment. Once again, though, we shall just put the bird down here. Oh, we're minding those explosive barrels. And I don't know if this will work or not because the helicopter might blow up. But we can go down. Previously to Battlefield 3, never used to be able to do this. So, you know, it's like it looks like a little computer room servers and things like that. Another pickable weapon. We've got the grenade launcher, but also the Levolution. So we're going to start the timer on that. And if we go up this side, we're going to come up to Charlie, but in a room we've got a lovely little rocket launcher here. But unfortunately, because I'm on my own, nothing's fire at. But basically it works like a javelin. It is, let's see, the HVM2. So I'd have to get back to you guys on what the HVM stands for. But basically that timer I've just started on down there is going to bring this tower down with a big bang. So always nice to get that timer going just to get those camping snipers off of there. Or as one of my favourite YouTubers, Shosho, or the he would refer to them as camping faggots. So yeah. He's a really good guy as well. Once again, subscribe to his channel, guys, because once again, amazing YouTuber and very, very funny. Delta Flag, not really much changed. A bit more sort of demolished. A few concrete blocks of a little watchtower there in front. Yeah, so generally, not a great deal really has changed. I mean, there's been quite a few added extras to say. You know, the new position of this tower on the Charlie flag, the wall, of course, that is one of the major changes, and you can adjust the sort of anti-vehicle things there. Now, the base here, everything pretty much as it was before, but if you remember, there were rectangular buildings. They are no longer there. You've got like these sort of corrugated iron buildings. The AA gun used to be roughly situated there. That's no longer. And we knew it was going to happen eventually, so what we will do quickly is just take the F-35. We shall take off and go straight back over to their base. And we shall have a look again. So what I was going to say is that's where the AA gun was situated, but now it is actually behind the helicopter. Or just off to the side of it, if you like. Which, there you go, you can just sit below us there. I'm just going to jump out. We're going to jump in the helicopter. It's obviously we can control the helicopter a bit better. Well, he says that after crashing it. But yeah, look, there's the AA gun. Once again, automatic. So you can't get those AA campers. You know, the helicopter does it. Well, I won't be shot at obviously now because I've not been spotted, but you'll tend to find a lot of pilots, what they'll do in jets as well, is if they are struggling against a pilot, they will spot up the person that's firing at them, whether they're in a helicopter or jet, bring them over their base, and the AA gun will start taking them out. Oh, there we go, we've got the Levolution going there, the tower's going, a little bit of an explosion, and down she comes. I'm sorry once again, guys, for the 1 of 4 players in the way, but as you can see, the positioning of it, bang, down it comes, and we're going to have a quick look. Let's just get a bit of speed up. There we go. Once again, I'm sure someone's probably tried jumping on top of there and carry on trying to snipe, but if you look at the positioning of where the tower landed, bang, it's taken out another section of the wall. So another way of the enemy team getting through to the Alpha flag. But once again, it's now because of the Levolution. You can see all this smoke and dust and God knows what all over the place. We shall jump out because this is the last bit I'm going to really show you. So yeah, it's taken out the wall here, but also you can now come up in the tube. A lot of people don't use these parts here because what you can do, is get a good bead on the Bravo flag from here. So if they've just taken it and you're coming down to try and take the objective back off them, have a little look through here first. Gives you an opportunity just to pop off any guys that might be there. But anyway, so all the way through the top, and we are back at the Charlie flag. So there we go. Right, we've only got one more map to go. So we've done Metro, Firestorm, and now Caspian. And now we shall move on to Gulf of Oman. So yeah, I shall quickly load that up, guys. Okay guys, so now we are back at Gulf of Oman, and okay, once again this is second assault, so a lot of it's going to be the same, a few little things that are different. So once again we shall get a chopper, we shall have a little fly around and just try and point out a few different things to you. You know, just see what you think, because I think there's probably still a few people that haven't actually got the DLCs on some of these maps. So yeah, what we do, we will spawn off once again straight away in front, AA gun, once again automatic, and you can see base pretty much the same, not a lot different. The only difference I tend to find with a lot of these now, especially with this map, you can get really close to the base. If you're on the other team, I believe you can get right up onto this hill here, where I've just started making them craters. You can actually get up onto there and even start getting a possibility of sniping pilots out of the jets, which is a bit of a douche move, but we always like to have a laugh at, you know, picking on other people, unfortunately. The famous swimming pool, which was an achievement if you swam in it, on Battlefield 3. The roof up here for the what used to look like a hotel. I mean, it looks like really shitty flats now, but yeah, you've got the sort of air conditioning things and some stairs, ladder on the outside to obviously be able to climb up, but you've got like this little fencing and tower, doorway there. So a couple of things slightly different. Charlie flag, pretty much the same. Buildings obviously all situated in the same sort of area. Not a great deal of damage on this. Now, Levolution on here isn't really a Levolution, it's a weather thing, so it's really strange. It's like one hell of a big dust storm, but it comes in from the sea. So you've got a few other things that fall down here, like I've shown you before on the other maps, and yeah, the once again cranes and the famous building where it is everyone used to love to camp and snipe. So we'll quickly go and take a look at Alpha and Bravo. Once again, not a great deal change. It looks pretty much the same. Unfortunately, I think it's when that sandstorm comes in, that's when it really starts to change the map, the whole dynamic of the map, and yeah, it starts making you think about what you're doing a little bit more. It's not as easy to see. As you can see, it's rolling in, but it's not going to come in yet. So yeah, we can just hear the siren going off now, and it sounds like, yeah, here we go, the sandstorm's coming in, so I don't need to have the amount of players. It's going to happen irrespective. So here it comes. It's just now taking engulfing the enemy aircraft carrier there, and here we go. I must apologise, two of my kids are awake now, so they're probably going to start making noise, but we're gonna soldier on, we're going to soldier through, and as you can see, here comes the dust storm. So, and there's no point trying to outrun it because it will engulf the whole map. So, but now you can see the visibility is ridiculous, and I mean, I'm obviously finding it a little bit easier at the minute because I'm just going very steady. But if you can imagine, you're in a firefight, especially if you're in a jet and you're trying to have a dogfight. I mean, many a times I've been zooming around here and then thinking, yeah, I've managed to get away from that person, and then ploughed straight into a crane. So, not good. But I shall leave that with you guys. I hope you enjoy it, and I shall see you in the next one. Okay, take care guys, bye.